Hi, I'm Lulu and welcome to Lulu's Way. I'm really glad you're here. I'm here with my friend Laura today and we have on dresses.
Ooh,
Dresses.
Where did we get our dresses?
The thrift store. I bought this one. I did a video on this dress. Remember I bought this back home before. I said this would be great for Florida.
Yes.
And I was correct. She got it at a thrift store down here that she came home with a stack home, the beach home. She came home.
Yes.
When she came home to the beach with the three of us, when she came back to the beach, she had a stack of clothes that were gorgeous, gorgeous clothes.
Yeah.
And this is one of her dresses.
Wonderful finds.
Yeah.
Yes.
So today, we're going to do a van tour of. Oh, I forgot your name. We're going to do a van tour of Laura's van. So she lives in a Dodge Grand Caravan, and she lives in it full time, and everything she owns is in this van. And you will be shocked at how little stuff is in this van.
Yes.
It will be like no van tour you've ever seen. It will probably be over in 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's right. Yes.
Okay, let's do it, girl.
All right, let's
Give me
do
5,
it.
girl. Oh! Let's do it again. Do you know how to do this?
Oh,
Clap.
Patty, yeah. Miss Mary
Mac, 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 all dressed in black, 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 with silver buttons, buttons, buttons all down her back, back, back. I asked my mother for 50 cents to see the elephant,
yes.
elephant jump over the fence. He jumped so high, he hit the sky, and he didn't come back till the 4th of July. Woo!
See?
Nuts.
Goofy. Totally goofy.
Nuts. Is that your friend?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
She's got to go figure out who this guy is.
Really nice, handsome guy. Looks like a Viking.
What year and model is this?
So this is a 2020 Dodge Grand Caravan GT.
GT.
Yeah, whatever that means.
Oh. Sounds very fancy.
I guess the steering wheel heats up, the seats heat up.
No way.
Honest to God.
The steering wheel heats up?
Yeah, the steering wheel heats up.
I've never heard of such a thing.
Yes.
Okay, so you have the stow and go seats.
Yes.
And you've chosen to have one upright.
I do. Oh,
and there you are sitting in it. So it's kind of like your recliner.
It's wonderful, but I chose it because of you watching your video from your minivan, and you used under your seats, the floor under your seats, for your cooler.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, I could use that as my basement
instead,
and then have a chair that I can sit up and eat if I like.
Okay, so all the other seats are down. They're not removed.
Not removed.
They're down. Okay. And why don't you take them out?
Just for resale. Just because I don't need to. I don't need the extra space.
Okay. If you needed the space, you'd be like, they're gone. But you want to think about keeping it intact as best you can.
Yes.
So you're not screwing things in the walls, and you're not.
No.
Yeah.
But it's really more about not needing more storage space.
Right. Yep. Okay, so when you sit in here, you sit is this where you sit to have your meals and stuff usually?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
I like sitting on the floor. I have good flexibility, a little bit of yoga going on. But I like to sit up here too, and I put my foot up and relax.
Yeah.
And so it's worked out great.
And what do you got going on in the back here?
I've got a little table. I bought this little table thing.
Now look at that.
Yeah. So it's worked out really, really well. Better than I expected.
And you use this little table?
I do.
Does it hold much weight?
No, it doesn't hold a lot of weight.
Just to put a little something there.
But it will hold my plate just fine.
Yeah.
And my cup can sit right here. So it really does work out.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then it's like a little office.
It's your office.
Yeah. I have my pens and my little notebooks. It's really been a wonderful addition.
That's a nice little thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Where did you get that?
I got this one at Walmart, and it was $10.
Yeah. $10. Wow.
I was thoroughly impressed.
Yeah, very nice, and it's held up.
It's held up wonderfully.
Cool.
Yes.
Very cool. So what else do you got here?
Let's
What do you keep
see.
under the? Do you keep something under the seat right here?
Oh, I just keep my slippers right here, and I keep my little broom because we're inundated with sand right now. So I keep my little broom right here.
Yeah.
And a trick that I decided to do with this van, so as not to wreck the carpets, is on the floorboards. I just use a half of a towel. This way I can throw them in the washing machine.
Yeah.
And if God forbid I'm dragging mud in on a rainy day, I'm not getting it all over these carpets.
Yeah. Yeah. That's good.
That's
That's
been
good.
really,
Yep.
it's a good hack.
Good.
That's a really
Excellent.
good hack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. And then what you got going on the other side? Oh, you have a T-shirt on your
I
seat.
do. I love
Now,
this
isn't that a cute
t-shirt.
idea?
Yeah, only because I love the t-shirt, but not to wear. So in Dauphin Island, Alabama, they have the estuarium, and they rescue turtles. But living my best life swimming free, that just explains me completely.
Yeah. That's cool. Okay, so I'm looking at your van. It doesn't look like there's much stuff in here.
Oh no, and this is really normally how I would be in here.
You would sit right where you're sitting.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Another important thing about why I kept this seat is because in my old van, every time I got in, I was immediately on my knees. And it just felt a little bit odd to be crawling so much.
Yeah.
So with the chair, I get right in and I sit down and I'm not just crawling around on my knees all the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's been good. But this is my normal state of affairs.
Yeah.
I have my little one burner stove that I use
Yeah.
to cook, and I cook everything in here. First thing in the morning I make my coffee.
You just cook right here.
Set the stove right down.
You got this nice
and,
open space to do
yep,
things. That's where
yeah.
you.
And normally I can push this back a little more too, because it's just it just folds in half. And I'm going to demonstrate. So what I've done for my bed is that I've used egg crates that you put on top your mattress topper, the egg crates, and I set them inside my sleeping bag because my sleeping bag was the perfect width and length. And it's been phenomenal and very, very comfortable to sleep on.
So let me see. Open up the bottom of that.
And so it literally just has egg crates folded over inside my sleeping bag.
Inside of the sleeping bag, and you just zip them up, and then
I
that's
just
your
zip
bed.
them up, and that's my
That
bed.
is your bed.
And it's so comfortable because I've tried all the
So you
hacks.
just have it leaning up in the back to have it be a lounge chair during the day.
correct.
Yeah,
yes.
go sit in that.
But what I like to do to give myself more room in here is I literally just do this. And I've got more space than I'll ever use.
Right.
And then if I want to be up more, then I can use this space as well.
Yep.
And there it is. And now the only inconvenience is that I have to set my bed up every night, put my sheets and my blankets on. But I'm retired now. It's not like I'm rushing from destination to destination. So it works just fine.
Yeah. And that's what's behind you. You just stack. You
yes.
stack all your bedding behind you.
Yeah, in the morning I stack all my bedding behind me, folded nicely, because the wrinkles are no good. That's not a good thing in van life.
So this is the back. This is
So
so
this
you
is the
you
back.
you have that towel there just covering everything, so it
Yeah,
just looks
just
nicer.
to make it look a little nicer, and when you open that back hatch, you're not just seeing bedding
Yeah.
and a clothes bag.
Yeah.
But what surprises most people is that every piece of clothing I own is in this tote bag.
Wow.
Everything. All seasons, everything. And then this is just my little laundry bag. And we do laundry just like we do in a sticks and bricks,
Yeah.
once a week.
How often? Once a week? Yeah.
Yeah, but now that we've been out here at the beach, we're not changing so much. I'm not changing so much. And once every 2 weeks, And then this is my cooler. I don't have a refrigerator on purpose. I have my small cooler, which works wonderfully for me. And I do ice about every 4 days with the weather we've been having, because it's been hasn't been 85 degrees yet. So
Right.
the ice is lasting about 4 days for me.
Nice.
So it's been wonderful.
Yeah.
Um,
So you just have a small cooler and you just go to
a
the
small
store often.
cooler. That's right.
Yep.
And really, I have enough food between my cooler and my dry goods, 5 days worth of meals.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
it's just fine for me. Yeah. And then over here, so in a house, your kitchen is where your magic happens, so to speak. And so this is it. This is my kitchen. My pots and pans are all here, my silverware, one of each. One of each. One plate, one bowl.
How many of each?
One. You're killing me, Lulu. And I actually did purchase a small cutting board recently.
Oh, nice.
And I have one big pan, which I keep reluctantly, but it is necessary, a 10-inch fry pan. And then all in here are my dry goods and my coffee and my tortillas, but any dry goods that you would keep in your pantry, that's what I have in here. And I have a ton of food. I have a ton of food in here, and then my oranges in my little fruit bag. And so it's my whole kitchen. And when I get in to make my coffee, all I gotta do is reach over. I mean, it's that
Yeah, because
simple.
you're sitting right on this cushion
Yes.
and you
yes.
can reach everything.
I can reach every single thing.
And what's in that little pretty blue container there?
Oh gosh. Oh yes. This is my pretty pea jug / toilet paper / wipes bag.
Oh.
And it's so easy to clean because it's one of those,
Yep.
it's all plastic inside.
Yep.
And that works perfectly. That works really very, very well for me.
Yep. And what about what's over here? What's this stuff?
Oh, yeah. So that's my shoe bag. The blue and white bag is my shoe bag.
All your shoes are in there.
All my shoes.
Yep.
All my shoes that I have on this planet are in there. And so it's not many. And that's fine because we've been at the beach a month and a half and I've worn my flip-flops the whole time. And then my little toiletries bag
Yep.
and my purse.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah. Our friend Indigo Lynn gave me these when we were at Compresco. I love them. They're wonderful at night.
Yeah.
They put off a lovely light in here, and it's
Now,
just
what's that
enough.
pretty purse right there?
My friend Connie, I had seen this at her home about 15 years ago now, and the next time I saw her, which was a couple days later, she gave it to me. She says, I wanted you to have this. And inside I keep my, because you know you don't keep a lot of things, but I keep my little baptismal shoes
Oh.
that my mom had saved.
Oh.
And so I wanted to keep them, but you know, in the van you don't keep a lot of things. And so I keep them in here.
That's so cute.
So they both mean a lot to me. So everything in here means something to me.
Yep.
And so, well, yeah. My sister gave me this for my birthday because it turns out we both love Snoopy. And we didn't know that about each other until recently. And then this lovely little turtle I got when I was in Hawaii years ago. And that little wreath was made by the Gullah people in South Carolina. So that's really cool.
Yep.
And this picture is very special to us, all because of Lulu. We met a wonderful couple here on the beach, Tom and Linda does watercolor. She danced with Lulu. So this is from Linda. She made each of us a painting to put in our vans, which was so nice of her to do. And they're lovely. They're a lovely couple. We were really blessed to meet them.
Yeah. So it's just amazing how little stuff is in here.
Yes.
I mean, any minivan that I've seen on any video that somebody that lives full time, it is packed from the top to the bottom.
Yes.
And this is just very organized, very little. I love how you don't have your stuff stacked up to the ceiling.
No.
Even on this side that you're not using, you're never using that space, but you need that space to feel. You need to feel headspace.
Yes.
I totally get that.
Yes, that's even in my last van. I had a chest of drawers, those plastic drawers, but they just couldn't go above the shelf. I had to be able to have that headspace, that, like you call it.
Yep.
It is very important to me. And I've never been a clutter type person, so I can't have a lot of clutter around me.
Yeah. What's that green bag right there?
Oh, this is so cool. So my oldest friend and I, for years and years and years, we would travel together once a year, fly in, rent a car, and one year we went to Washington State. And this was in 2007. And we put 1,500 miles on that rental car and did the whole Olympic, national park and all of that. So a couple of years ago, her birthday popped up, and I found this company, Rumple, and this is a blanket, and it's made from recycled bottles.
Really?
Yeah, which is really cool. And of course, because it's made out of plastic, it's very warm.
Right.
But I can also lay it out on the beach if I want, and the sand won't stick to it.
Huh.
And it's got a lovely picture of the Olympic National Park. So when I got one for her, I thought, well, I ought to buy one for myself.
And do you use it a lot?
Every night. Well, not this week, but when it's
cold. When it's
Yes,
cold, that's
I
your
do.
extra blanket. Yeah.
And I love that it's in a bag.
Yeah.
It's got its own little
So
bag.
it's nice and neat.
And
That's what I'm seeing. You just like everything neat, just the way I do.
It has to
and
be.
look at how little stuff you have in here.
Yeah, it has
look
to
at
be
how
neat.
little. All this open space.
Yeah.
And you live in this full time, and you have everything you need.
Yes, everything I would use in a house, I have here in the van.
Yeah.
I mean, really, you do too, except, a better set up kitchen.
Wow.
Yes.
We each choose what we need.
Well, we choose different cooking methods.
Yes, exactly.
For sure.
And my cooking method requires all that counter space. And
Yes.
that's why I have that. Yeah.
Yes.
So let's have a look at your passenger seat. What's
All
your
right.
what's your store there?
So in here, this is just a window covering that I put up at night.
Look at how pretty that is.
Thank you.
So you just stick that right in the side window over there?
Yeah, I have them for every window.
Yeah.
Because of course in van life, that's what you do. Especially when you're staying at the Flying J's and the Cracker Barrels. You want to cover your windows at night. It's a good idea. And so I made those and found the fabric that I liked and put them together.
Yeah. Good.
I know over here is just a couple of blankets, really. And then, my hat, which I'm not wearing. And never stop singing and dancing. It's very important.
Yay! I'm always ready to dance, doing the best that I can. I hope you'll shake it up when I'm around.
Woo! So this is where I keep my sewing machine.
A minimalist traveling with a sewing machine.
Yeah, I keep my sewing machine right here. Fits perfectly. It just fit right in there. And then, if I have to carry a passenger, which is very, very rare now, boom, it just goes right into the back.
Yeah, you have all the space in the back to
And
put anything.
I'm not moving a whole bunch of things, just 2 things, and it's
Yeah.
over.
Yeah.
And then I keep my water jugs here. I carry 6 gallons of water at all times.
Yeah.
And that 2 weeks. I can make that last 2 weeks when
Yeah.
I'm on the road.
Yeah.
And that's it.
That's it.
That's all she
And
wrote.
I see on your door here you have all your cleaning products.
Yes. Well, you got to keep the van clean.
Yes.
So I just keep my little cleaning products in here.
Yeah.
I rarely look at them. I don't have to look at that so much.
Yeah, yeah,
And you got to use every space.
yeah.
To the best of your ability, you've got to use every space.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah.
That's all I have.
Well, thank you for showing all of us how little you really need.
The key.
have a space for everything. Yep.
That is the key.
And have some headspace. I think those are the things that we both have. We have in common.
Yes.
You have much less stuff than me, but we
Yes.
both need order, everything in its place, not more than what you need, and headspace.
Yes.
Like, don't fill it all up,
Right.
because you're just going to feel closed in.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Well, thanks, Laura.
You're very
Appreciate
welcome,
it.
Lou.
Have a wonderful day.
Here at the beach, I'm always ready to dance, doing the best that I can. Bye-bye for now.